everybody, it's Cheryl, lead Off Leash K9 Training, and my sidekick Tioga. Today I'm doing a quick video of how I teach a dog a recall or a come command. He knows what come means, but I don't have any other dogs today, so I'm going to work with what I have. And he's also on a prong collar, which he's never been on, so this will be different for him. This is going to be broken up into a progression, but I'm going to give you the whole progression here. But this could take you a few days or a couple of weeks to do overall. First thing you're going to do is teach a dog what yes means. Do you see how he looked up at me? Yes means food. So I want him to understand this marker word of yes. He's looking at I'm going to mark him looking at me. Yes. So see how he looked at me and I marked it with the yes. So teach your dog what yes means. I have a video on that so you can check that out. Once they have this marker word, you have something to work with as far as motivation goes. The other bit that I'm going to use to communicate with him besides the food that's going to help him in his learning is this tool, which is a prong collar. He's never been on one, and a leash. I'm not going to be saying anything. So the second thing is I want to teach him what he should be doing, which is moving toward me. That's the physical activity I want to teach him. And I will do that using a food lure by putting it at his nose, and also some leash pressure with the prong collar. Super subtle, gentle pressure, but you're going to see that. So I'm going to back up. You might see the leash get taut, you might not. It depends. He knows what come means. I'm not calling it yet that, but he knows what to be doing. So I'm going to go like this. Yes. And then mark it when he's moving toward me. At some point, I'll get a little more excited after I say the yes and might say good boy and run back. But right now, I want the movement that I'm teaching him is to come toward me. Yes. Just like that. The prong comes in every now and then. If you see the leash get taut, that's prong pressure. But as soon as he's moving toward me, you'll see it get slack, which is when I say yes. And again, I'm not calling it anything. I'm going to have to get him distracted with some food on the ground. Yes. So as soon as he commits to me, I mark it with the yes. The leash pressure goes off. Yes. Do you see that? More pressure. Yes. That was kind of not so great, but I called it yes. He wasn't really looking at me. He was looking at a piece that fell out of his mouth. One thing about the prong collar and the leash, I want it on top of his head, and I want it tight fitting up under here. I don't want it dragging down by his flat collar. I also don't want to pull straight back. I want to either turn his head to the left or to the right. So let's try that again. Pressure, yes. Good. So do this second part 20 to 30 times, 40 times, 50 times, somewhere in there, 20 to 50 times. Get your food out. You're going to use it as a lure. Pressure. Yes. He finally committed to me. Now I'm going to stop using the food. I'm not a big fan of food anyway. I'm just going to use leash pressure, but I'm still going to use the food as a reward. I'm not using it as a lure anymore. If you get a dog that's not food motivated, that doesn't help you anyway. You could try a really high value treat like cheese or turkey, but you don't need to use food. This is an amazing tool in itself. So I'm going to distract him with food and reward him with food, but I'm going to get pressure on. Yes. Mark it. Food. I'm not calling it anything yet. Get him distracted. Oh, didn't need to do it. He knows what we're doing. Pressure. Yes. He committed. Wasn't great leash position, but that's okay. He's really into this. Let's see what we got here. Pressure. Pressure again. Yes. He didn't quite commit. So that's the second part. Letting this tool and the prong collar. Pressure's on. Yes. I let it go and I say yes when he's committed to coming. That's the second part. After 20 or 50 times of that, I'm now going to call it what it is, which is the come command. Because he understands what I want him to do when he feels this movement of this. Yes. Not super good there. He's really got his nose to the ground, which is partly why I don't love food so much. Because if you have a crazy food-motivated dog, it gets to be a distraction. All right, the third part is adding the word come to it. So now I'm going to say the word, then apply the pressure. Not at the same time, but I'm going to say come, apply the pressure, come. Yes. Not super excited, but I don't really care. I don't care right now. Let him go find his trees. Say the word come, pressure, yes, treat. Come, pressure, yes, treat. One thing I'd like to add to all the dogs I work with is I have them come in and sit. I don't want to drive by. If you're the handler and you say come, I'm like, okay, and then I just keep going. That's not what we want. I want come into a sit. So I end the come. I don't let it be a drive-by. Let's try it one more time. Come. Pressure. Come. Yes. He finally looked at me. I don't think you could see that. And then the fourth bit, come, yes, sit. The fourth bit is adding a long line. So do that for another 20 or 50 times, and then add a long line. And you don't have to do as many repetitions anymore. You can let him get in the other room. You can lay this out, whatever you want to do. And now, you're going to see if he comes on his own. And you're going to give him a choice before you engage the leash and the prong collar. But be ready. Come. Come. Yes. So did you see how he finally decided to come? Oh, I don't have any more. So I'm going to start saying good, because he knows good means keep doing what you're doing. You're not going to get food this time. So I'm going to let him get distracted. Come. Pressure. Come. Good. Good boy. Release. Break. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. Sometimes it's hard to get your dog distracted. So try it again. Tioga, come. Pressure. Come. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Good boy. He had to finish chewing. So we're going to be done with the food, because he's crazy for food. Nope. Nope. Let him get distracted. I'm going to get excited with my voice. Tioga, come. Come. Doesn't come, I would have engaged the leash again. So, oh boy, yeah, you're a good guy. You can use a long line like that, which is kind of heavy. Or sometimes I just like making my own with a piece of clothesline and a little carabiner, and I don't have anything on the end, so it can't get caught on a couch or anything. But that's a bit of a progression. If you want to go into e-collar after, that's something else. So you can look for my videos, in through my videos on YouTube for that. But always, as a recap, start with leash and prong collar and some food if they're food motivated. Get it situated like this. Say the word. Once you get to the point of calling it, you'd say come, apply the pressure. Yes. Good. Great. And that's that. If you have any questions, put them in the comment section. Thanks for watching. Bye. We're going to get him inside. It's hot out here.